Alright, last time we stripped this motor down to where it is now. Just got all my parts in, so this is going to be part 2. We're going to start rebuilding this, hopefully get it all the way up to just about the carburetor that I also need to rebuild. So here we go. Alright, so I cleaned it all up. I cleaned the case up as much as I could. Some of this stuff is from where the starter is really just like set in. Cleaned all the gasket off to prepare for the head. So the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put these pistons on. I always like to lubricate them. This is just the 2-stroke oil that I mix it with. So I'm going to go ahead and put the wrist pin bearing in there. Nice and lubricated. And I put this rag here just in case any of the circlips want to fall down, or washers or anything. Okay, so there's an arrow, and you always want this arrow to be facing towards the exhaust. So this side is the intake side. You want this arrow, and then front to be towards the flywheel. First thing that I'm going to do to this is put a circlip in one side. Alright, got the circlip in one side, and I always like to face the opening directly up. You can also do directly down, but my preference is up. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but I have the circlip in, and then the opening is facing directly up. Here's the arrow in the front that I was talking about. So now, I'm going to oil this up as well. Like I said, there's one of these flat washers that's going to go on each side of the wrist pin bearing. I'm going to rotate this so it's the tallest one. Okay, that's one washer in. Now I'm going to dip in this side, slide it under. Now I have our one more wrist pin. Again, you want to make sure it's in there good, and it's facing upwards. Last thing that we're going to do is we're going to put these rings on. I always like to oil these as well. With these, you have to look very carefully. You're probably not going to be able to see it, but right here is a marking, and that's up. That's all we really care about. Always make sure you put the bottom one on first. One done. Now we're going to move on to the next. We'll move this to the tallest position. Put the rag down. Alright, all the pistons are on, the piston rings are in, all the circlips are on. We are ready for the cylinder. So just going to make sure everything's in line, put the gasket on, and we'll be good to go. Okay, now my pistons are on. I've cleaned up my head. I actually sent it off to get machined, so it's all a fresh bore, 0.5 over. Now we're going to set it on. So first I'm going to Put my base gasket on. Putting oil, all the cylinders. Alright, I got the cylinder on my bolts. I'm going to run them all in, and then we'll start doing the torque specs. All the bolts are snug down, so now I'm going to run it through and torque it down to spec. The first round is going to be to 23 Newton meters. Alright, then the second round is going to 40 Newton meters. Alright, the cylinder's all torqued down. Alright, I just removed, inspected, and cleaned my reeds. It's a pretty easy process, just screws on each side and clean them up and make sure they're not broken. And now I'm going to install the intake. These are torqued down to 1 Newton meter, which is like basically just snug. Be careful with these. Alright, like I said, it's 1 Newton meter, and then here is the torque sequence, and we'll go through that now. That's it, the intake's on. Alright, it's a new day today. Got the cylinder on and the intake on, and then I spent the rest of the day yesterday cleaning up everything. So today we're going to work on putting the cylinder head on, the exhaust on, and maybe the flywheel. So first, we're going to do the cylinder head. This surface is pretty much clean. There's a few imperfections that I'm just going to put a tiny bit of gasket maker on. Just a very fine amount, really almost nothing. Okay. I'm actually going to put some thread sealer on all these. I almost forgot about that. Okay, I have all these just really lightly snugged down. Gonna go ahead and put the top on so we can get this torqued down. This gasket has this indicator here. We're only going one way. Alright, here's the torque sequence and the first and second, so we're going to go 15 and then 30. Okay, we've put the cylinder head on, torqued it all down, put the brackets on, so I think we're good there. Next thing I'm going to do is put the starter on so then I can put the muffler on. This is a new starter that I got. If you watched my other video, you'll see how bad the old one was. Just going to put a tiny little bit of 3-in-1 oil on this rubber O-ring so it slides in nice. Should just go right in here. There we go. I'm going to put a tiny dab of blue thread locker on here. And don't forget, when you're installing your top bracket, that's where your ground is. Your neutral wire will come with 2 different size holes, so you won't really get it mixed up. Yeah, big end, top. Starter's on, so I'm going to move on to the muffler now. There's no sequence, we just have first 15 and then second 30. Okay. Just going to get it here. Hold this gasket. Okay, I'm going to be putting some sealant on these. Alright, the first pass, 15 Newton meters. Okay, the next piece I'm going to install is this part of the muffler. It's 30 Newton meters. It's getting red lock tight. It's got a gasket, so there we go. Make sure you line up your holes. You're not going to block any ports. We're going to torque it down 30 Newton meters. Just going to go slow all the way around until they start getting torqued. This part's done. We're getting there. Alright, the last thing that I'll be doing for this video is installing this. It's pretty simple. It's this piece here. We're going 2 Newton meters and then 47 Newton meters. They also want red Loctite, but I'm just going to do blue for this. Alright, that's going to do it for this video. We have the muffler on, we have pretty much everything on. The only thing left to do now is I have to rebuild the carburetor and put the stator on, which will be in another video. Let me know what you guys think, and yeah, look for that carb rebuild video coming soon.